So a slope is nothing but the angle made by the straight line along with the x-axis. A line parallel to the x-axis have its slope equal to 0. Your slope is always measured an inclination along x-axis, but here they have given it makes an angle 30 degree with the positive direction of y-axis and measured in anti-clockwise. Hello everyone, a warm welcome to one and all. This is your Shruti ma'am lecturing in Vidyashram, the Temple of Excellence, Mysore. So welcome to the second session of the chapter Straight Lines. So in our previous session, we have just recalled all those formulas which you have learnt in coordinate geometry in your earlier classes. In today's session, we will be learning how to calculate a slope of a line and how to calculate slope of a line when it is passing through two given points and few problems based on it. Now, here we have a slope. So, what do you mean by this slope? A slope is also called as gradient. So, what do you mean by this slope? So, a slope is nothing but the angle made by the straight line along with the x-axis. So, you can see here we have a straight line here and x-axis. It is creating an inclination of an angle theta, and that is represented by the formula m is equal to tan theta, and theta is not equal to 90 degree. Why we have taken theta is equal to 90 degree? Because our tan function is undefined when theta takes the value 90 degree. So therefore, the slope of any given line is nothing but an inclination for the x-axis, and it is found using the formula m is equal to tan theta. So here you have to note two important points here. Now, suppose a line is parallel to x-axis. So let me take your x-axis and y-axis. So I am taking a line which is parallel to x-axis, lineal I am taking. So what is the angle created by this line on x-axis? It is not at all intersecting the line x. That is why the angle created by the line L is 0 degree. So angle is 0 for along with the x-axis. So therefore your tan 0 value is 0. So what we can say, a line parallel to the x-axis have its slope equal to 0. So if line is parallel to x-axis, then the value of slope is 0. Why? Because tan 0 is 0. Next we have a line parallel to y-axis. So the same line I'll take here. So here is your y-axis and here is your x. If I am taking a line which is parallel to y-axis, so what is this line creating an angle along with the x-axis? It is exactly 90 degree. So tan 90 degree is undefined. So we say the slope value, that is the value of your slope m, is infinite or infinity. So what we can conclude, a line parallel to x-axis have its slope equal to 0. A line perpendicular to x-axis or parallel to y-axis have a slope of infinity. Next we have a slope of a line passing through two given points. How to calculate the slope of a line passing through two given points? Suppose I have 2 points P x1 y1, Q x2 y2. So this is how we will calculate the slope of a line using this formula. That is, the slope of a line is given by y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So the derivation is not necessary for your examination. Just learn the formula how we will calculate any slope of a line passing through two given points. That is, m is equal to difference of y coordinates divided by difference of x coordinate. That is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now we will solve few problems based on that. Remember, for a line having a slope with an inclination theta, your slope formula is m is equal to tan theta. And if the line is passing through two given points, your slope value is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So these two formulas are used to calculate the slope of a given line. Here we have a question. Find the slope of the lines passing through the points 3, minus 2, minus 1, 4. How to calculate? We have two coordinates here, that is 2 points. We will use the second formula. So m is equal to, if I take this as x1, y1, x2, y2, then y2 minus y1 is 4 minus of minus 2 divided by minus 1 minus 3. So this is your 6, this is minus 4. So when you calculate, your slope will be equal to minus 3 by 2. So the value of the slope of this line is minus 3 by 2. Next one, 3, minus 2, 7, minus 2. Same formula, y2 minus y1. So minus 2 minus of minus 2 divided by x2 minus x1, which is minus 2 plus 2 divided by 4, 0 divided by anything is 0. So here your value is of the slope is 0. So if the slope is 0, then this line is parallel to x-axis. Next we have a question. Find the slope of a line which passes through the origin and the midpoint of the line joining the points P of 0, minus 4 and 8, 0. So let us write this in a coordinate system. So you have a x-axis, y dash axis. So since the point is 0, minus 4, somewhere here your point is 0, minus 4. And 8, 0, somewhere here I will take B as 8, 0. So this is a straight line. Now we have to find the slope of a line which passes through the origin. So we have one more point which passes through origin and the line segment joining this point. So we have this is the line now. So we have to calculate this point. So let me calculate this point as P now. So first let us find the point P. And they have given that it is exactly in the midpoint. So the point P is dividing the line exactly at the middle. So using midpoint formula. So using midpoint formula. So if I take this as coordinate x, y, then P of x, y is x2 plus x1 by 2. That is 8 plus 0 by 2. And another one is minus 4 plus 0 by 2. So therefore what I will get? The coordinate of P of x, y as 4, minus 2. So this is the coordinate of the point P. Now the line is passing through the origin and point P. Since line is passing through origin 0, 0 and point P, that is 4, minus 2. Slope is m is equal to, apply the formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So let me apply now. Minus 2 minus 0, 4 minus 0, which is minus 2 by 4, which is equal to minus half. So this is the slope of the given line. Next we have, find the slope of the line which makes an angle 30 degree with the positive direction of y-axis measured anti-clockwise. So here we have x-axis and y-axis. Your slope is always measured an inclination along x-axis. But here they have given it makes an angle 30 degree with the positive direction of y-axis and measured in anti-clockwise. So I have to take a line which is 30 degree from y-axis. So this is your line L. I know my formula to calculate a slope is m is equal to tan theta whenever theta is given. But here theta is not 30 degree. It is total along with x-axis, that is 90 plus 30, which is equal to 120 degree. So this is my inclination to x-axis. So therefore here m is equal to tan 120 degree. So I can write 120 degree as tan 180 minus 60 degree, which is same as 120 degree. In the second quadrant, the value of tan is negative. So I can write this as minus tan 60 degree. So therefore, my value is minus root 3. Next, I have a question. Find the angle between the x-axis and the line joining the points 3, minus 1 and 4, minus 2. So here, I don't know the slope, but they have given it is passing through 2 points, and we have also to calculate the angle of the line along with the x-axis. So we know the two formulas, that is m is equal to tan theta and m is equal to y2 minus y1. So if we find any one m, we can substitute in terms of tan theta and find the theta value. So first, using the m is equal to y2 minus y1 formula, I'll calculate the slope of a line. So if that is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, then y2 minus y1 is minus 2 minus of minus 1 divided by x2 is 4 minus x1 is 3 I'll take. So minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1 by 1, which is equal to minus 1. Now we know that m is equal to tan theta. We have got m is equal to minus 1. So therefore, m is equal to minus 1. Now tan theta is minus 1. For what values the tan theta is minus 1? We know tan is 1 for pi by 4. I'll write this as minus tan pi by 4. So to make it positive, I can write this as tan of pi minus pi by 4. So here we have tan theta. So both sides we can remove the tan function. So therefore theta is equal to pi minus pi by 4. If you solve this, 4 pi minus pi is 3 pi by 4. Or if you write in terms of degree, pi by 4 value is 45. 3 into 45 is 135 degrees. So this is the value of your angle. So here, the concept of the second slope, that is y2 minus y1, is used to calculate the tan theta. First, we will find the m value. We will get it as minus 1. We will equate it to tan theta, which is same as the slope itself. So now, minus 1, we can write it as minus, for which value tan function is 1. It is pi by 4, tan pi by 4. So we will write it as tan pi by 4. So tan minus tan theta can be written as tan of minus x or tan of pi minus x, because in the second quadrant tan is negative. So I'll replace it with tan pi minus pi by 4, which is same as minus tan pi by 4. On the both sides, we have tan function as a common, so we can remove it. We'll take theta is equal to pi minus pi by 4. On solving, we will get it as 3 pi by 4, or in terms of degree, your value of theta is 135 degree. So I hope you have learned how to calculate the slope whenever the inclination as well as the points from where the line is passing is given. We'll take few more problems in our next session. Until then, keep watching, keep learning and keep exploring. Thank you.